What did you do for 9/11? I don't know, it's 9/12, but these people do it every day. What do you think's on that TV? I don't know, but they're probably jerking off with their old banners and stuff. I got a COVID shot. How about the rest of you? Oh, they're showing the Sixers. Are you surprised? I saw their team naked in 1982. All of them. Dr. J, Caldwell Jones, Steve Mix, all the ones that were at Widener. Don't forget, it was Parker. This is Parker, right? Parker and Bethel before it was Kenny and the Outlaws. I mean, this is straight out of the Wild West. Remember John Kenny and Danielle Outlaw? Now it's Michelle Parker and Bethel. You don't think the city wage tax is going up? Oh, she freaking out at 6 a.m. I should just put her on Fox 29. They're even freakier. You know why we live in Bear, Delaware, right? Because that's where they bear fruit. Oh, that's a slain officer right there. If it says 6 a.m., officer shot. It's not funny, isn't it? Dies after shooting. Injury lawyer. See, it says Salts McCosley. It's not funny. Remember Mendez when Pope came into town? I'm sorry, when Biden came into town, Mendez got caught behind a PHL airport. They were breaking into the car right where I was standing. Right at Terminal A, right at the TSA checkpoint, which most people don't know. There's an actual train that shows up there. There's Bethel. Remember John Kenny and the Outlaws? That was Danielle Outlaw. You think she's still got a job? What do you think they were doing on 9/11? Damn, that says rape, R-A-P-E, not drape. You put D-R in front of it, you have a doctor waking up at 6 a.m. Look, there's 420. Oh, he's never getting out there. It says man charged, but it could be any Mike in the world. That's his constable. They'll take you. Oh, they'll find you. Even though I just told you about the 76ers, that was the top story. What do you think I bought at Walmart? Something to serve it on, so I can block the tray. Look, now there's no more TV. When you get breakfast in bed, that's what you get. Another tray to clean. Another kaboom on the bed. Bryn Mawr, now you're getting closer. They're going to be on Route 30 soon. They're not showing the turnpike yet. Don't forget, it's 6 a.m. You're supposed to stay up with your daily habits, like now on blood pressure medication. Because the world's crazier than her. She's going to get gray hair soon. Remember the boy in the box? That was DiNardo, remember? They got rid of it. Where's Dulcie? They get rid of the stories as the time goes on. Every day is history. See, it's going to say Drexel soon. Walked into Bear, Delaware, right? He's like, have you ever heard of Drexel University? I'm like, what? He never heard of it. It's like the most important university in the city of Philadelphia. He's like, Temple? No, Temple's even worse because it's further away from the center of the city. When I went there, I was scared every day riding the train. Last time I was there was 6/6 2 years ago. Remember the smoke cloud over the city? Remember, people get up and start counting their medications, saying, oh no, I just took a pill. That's the over-the-counter, remember, over-the-counter, it's the over-the-counter pregnancy thing. They're all getting doinked. They're just spreading babies. Look at the smile on his face. You know he's going to get grayer. That's the funny thing about him. He's not going to get grayer. He's just appropriate for the job. I don't know how they let Gomez get in. Because the last two letters of your last name are what you are. I know what it is because when you say yes, that means yes. When you say no, it means no. That means girls open their legs. They show their bodies so they want to be exploited. Remember Zeus and Match.com? Useless. And believe me, I set up a baseball stadium right over here. But I'm going to take it down, but I did it for a reason. When you leave a plate out on perfect grass and then the sun comes down, it burns a hole. So when I take up the square plates, which are the size of a baseball bag, first base, second base, third base, home run, they're going to leave a white spot so people can see where they're going to set up their tents. You say Mike Pence isn't worth a penny. I'm surprised they're not shooting in the street. I do it every day. Every time I click a hockey stick, something happens. That's why I just spit out oil. Look, the small business. There's Matt Delusional. It's going to be a hell of a day. Yeah, you got to wake up and get up, pack the kids, just like I did with him and his kids. All the snow stuff that we had 4 years ago when I had to pack up him and his family, and then he down and out. Now I'm down and out. Now everybody's down and out. All I have to do is shave my beard. The bearded clam, there it is. Oh, welcome to the 80s. That's why I bought this tray, because I bought one for him and one for me. But it was supposed to be porcelain. You never get it. This could have those forever chemicals on it, but it's still a nice tray. When you bring something to a picnic, you bring one of these. You bring your phone number and say, well, yep, I'm single. And then you set up a baseball diamond so the kids can run around so you can watch them play. Dude's like, oh man, you're having a party over here? He didn't understand that you have to read the bylaws of the Civic Association, Homeowners Association, whatever it is. Oh, believe me, I told the driver over here, it's like, what? When he was dropping me off, this was yesterday, I'm like, dude, watch this when I roll up to this house. I'm like, what's your favorite sport? He's like, I love soccer. Dummy, what do you think? I go, what do you think I have outside of the house I live in? He's like, I don't know, just tell me. We get there, he's like, soccer ball on top of a bucket so I can cue it just like you're kind of like pickleball, but I'm not at the point of pickleball yet because we have a racquetball racket, but I know how to click a hockey stick on a soccer ball and aim it for the net. So when I'm doing it like I'm golfing. It's even better than golf because that's how hockey players practiced with their wrist. They stick handle with a bigger size puck because it's harder to flip your wrist. That's why I practice both left and right-handed. Oh, sure. Even though I had to set all these people up, of course. When you live with someone over time, you learn their tendencies, even though the person I'm living with, buys all the incorrect stuff. He's done it for years. I told him, take the salt out of your diet, don't cook with grease, don't do this, and he kept doing it. So I had to force it on him. Vegetables and wheat bread. All he needs is Bisquick, gluten-free. But that's the funny thing about us in this household. They were giving us free food out of the food pantry. showing it up on our door and stuff. Even when they get done their picnic, they're gonna have all the the munchies, all the Doritos, all the stuff that I ate too. But when you get to the point where you know not to pick another piece of bag. Look, they look like a totalitarian thing. You don't think those idiots are making money? No, they're going to die in vain. Why do you think blood pressure in the morning? Because the birds aren't up yet. And I have one of those spotlights out on the front of this mansion. Oh, geez, here's all the dignitaries. There's Schumer, what a scumbag he is, because they're turning over the Senate and the House. You got to stay up on politics, for sure. I'm up on it, because we have politics. The main social people were out yesterday. Me, Mike, John, and Doggy. But the funny thing about it is, his light is still on. He left it on all night. So did I. But I left it on for a reason. I was so exhausted from running around. When you have to work a property like we're doing, small business, and we'll tell you the name of it later. I was just up on Limestone Road, where I bought the shirts for his business. I bought specifically shirts for boys, because you don't want to see a girl in a wet t-shirt. Nope. That's why I looked at people who are our age. These are the original homeowners from 1992. Right at the height of the Cold War. See, they're still arguing about 2 days ago. Instagram. Yep, Instagram. That's why I don't even want to do it. It's a waste of time. And believe me, they put up ads on Instagram. Here comes the next victim over here. We call them victims, I call them clients. Look, I can tell their headlights. But I'm actually going to flip the light. I was going to do it yesterday, but it's so more economical to just let it burn out, but you still have to test it. Yeah, friendship bracelets, that's what they should be doing. Yeah, you don't want to light up a balloon. It's just like buying into a dollar store. You're picking up the wrong package. Nasser, that's a close one. I mean, he'll never get out. He's that dumb, and he's probably making money just by being on TV. He'll never get out. That's why I look like a convict just because I wear orange. So everybody on the Philadelphia Flyers is a convict, like Johnny Goodrow. Yeah, he's not getting up. His wife is she's going to be looking for another, or she'll never move on. Shame, but true. That's why we play with hockey sticks and ice skates. Hasn't it about vaccines? I got mine. It's like getting birthday punches, but you have to be ready with old age. I can barely lift my arm. That's why I was slicing the shit out of that tree with a hockey stick. Look, he's an old man, just like them over there. Look, he's out in the wrong, turn around, don't turn around. Idiot went out in the water. What an idiot. That's only F for Francine. What do you think G-string is? That's only 17 minutes. You think, oh, it says 64. That's a good number for me. 1964. That's the year I was born. That's the last of the baby boomer generation. I am the last one. I already knew that. And there's Jefferson. That's a huge hospital, even though they're not even showing the correct building. Foggy Bottom. They don't know the metro system in Washington like the Washingtonians do. Of course not. I know all the stops. Oh, believe me. He loves kids because he has them. I like looking at them because I like to look out my window. But when we grew up in a single family row home, the windows weren't that small because the windows right here are down to my knees, so they can see me full body out that window. Just like we used to do in Fallcroft. We used to shine each other across the alley. But when I bought my townhouse, I bought it from another Michael. Another divorced Michael. But I didn't buy it new, but I turned it over for a huge profit. I am the prophet. There's many of them. Y'all got that for your 6 o'clock start? Let's go CNN. Casey Hunt, my cunt. You call up and say, oh, Hunt's tomato ketchup. Did you say Hunt? Yeah, there's a Hunt Club in Bear, Delaware, Route 40 and 7. That's the main intersection in Delaware. That's where the Bear Rite Aid Pharmacy is. Right next to Fun City where there was a Kmart. Where I bought a 20-inch TV for Christmas. Then I walked in and some degenerate girl was sitting there in the aisle. She's like, oh man, I can't even afford to buy a pair of shoes. And then she was hiding from me. Just like the mistress that lives out back. We have a cut-through path. It's a huge backyard, but it's surrounded on 3 sides by all pine trees. And what do you think I took out of the compost pile? Something which I wasn't expecting. You have to throw away bad food. We had maggots in this house, mice, rats. He already told me. His mouse was so fat, it couldn't even move. It was this mouse, or the family of them, was eating grass seed. That's how disgusting they were. But I knew what to do with it because there was a baby seat involved, so I knew to clean the baby seat. See, it says sweep. Another beautiful day, but it's not. It's getting hotter. This is Indian summer. This is 9/11. Less than 24 hours later. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I knew because I had the Husky gloves downstairs and I knew when I was washing my hands, I have a way of washing my hands. I knew I'm never going to wear those gloves again. They're never going to touch my hands because the gloves are so old, they rub off on your hands and then you have dirty hands and you think, oh shit, I got to eat. But you can't eat with dirty hands. That's why I told him, 1 plate, 1 fork, 1 knife, 1 spoon. But he knows that. He has a jungle worth of tools down there. I'm in a literal jungle. But I knew to cover them up because if you go into a kitchen and you see paint and oil instead of where cooking things should be, you say, he's a scumbag and he's going to kill himself with oil. Just like the oil person coming down the street is going to inhale fumes. I told this rich boy street years ago, do not drive a school bus up that street. And they did, they stopped. And believe me, when I leave, the property value goes down. They understand that. That's why they're protecting me. If I leave this property, all of their property values go down. So if this house sells for $200,000 less, the property next door is worth $200,000 less. That's a lesson in real estate. That's why it's excavating. These privileged little kids, even in public school. Oh, I took calc in high school. I didn't. I had to go to Drexel to learn it. I had to go to summer school. Look, there's Hans. He's crying for a political purpose. What do you think his purpose is? I don't know, but he's crying pretty tough. Holy shit. I just told you about golf. Ask Pat Lynch. These are my original friends from Fallcroft. Ask him. Go ahead. Ask him if he's up tonight. Look, oh, he needs to get Pampers. It says IBX. See, it says IBX. He's going to get hit because he's going to get tattooed on his face next. Believe me, we know real gangsters. Yeah, but I wasn't one of them. I wasn't a gangster, no, but I knew who they were. They have a gangsta. Mike, quick, think of something. Mike, quick, think of something. Mike Reese, think of something. Oh, gee. Ray Didinger, think of something. Mike Uiano thinks of something. Mike, quick. Make another video.